We have found one who was once a night warrior as Tyrande has become. We are fortunate as his spirit dwells near us in Ardenwaeld. His name is Tyrnex. I am told that he assists in tending to the spirits resting in the Queen's garden. Go there and ask for his help. I pray that he will aid us.
Night embrace you, mortal.
A former night warrior, let us see what wisdom they can share. Tyrnex, there is much we wish to ask of you. So Tyrnex is the one who was a night warrior before.
I am listening.
I pray to Mother Moon and we may find help for Tyrande. Remind me again, what is a Night Warrior? The Night Warrior is the embodiment of Elune's darkest face, the result of a dangerous and deadly ritual. The one who performs it usually dies. Even witnesses are known to perish, such is Elune's power. Well, I was there, I didn't die. Tyrande lived, she fought for our people, but the power seems to be consuming her.
The Weald owes you a great debt.
Methuselah, I know that you will be appreciative of this. Kaderan's blank quest text says, oh dear. Get it?
The forest sings your praises.
Queen's blessing upon you. Explain the situation and request help.
Elune's wrath is not to be invoked lightly.
In our time of need, my mother took on the power of the Night Warrior.
Then her fate is sealed. My condolences, but you must let her go. For your sake, as well as hers.
Fearnox, wait! Yes, she dead.
You seek knowledge of the Night Warrior?
Kadaran watches Fearnox race off. He sighs before turning to you.
Hail, hero of Azeroth.
It may not seem like it, but that could have gone worse. If you have a moment to help me out in the garden, I could explain a bit more. Then I'll see if I can't convince him to help your friends. Kadaran sighs. Our entrance into the Shadowlands wasn't precisely peaceful. It haunts Fearnex still. My husband was once the speaker of Elune for our people. His feelings on the matter are complicated, to say the least. The Spriggan have been breaking the soul webs here in the garden. Would you please help me fix them? I'll try to explain Fearnex's rudeness as we work. Sometimes we get infestations of Spriggans. They are malicious little creatures who cause us no end of trouble. Usually they are kept in check by Lord Hearn and the Wild Hunt. With everything going on lately, the Spriggans have been running rampant. Tyrnex and I have been helping keep the garden clear, but he's run off to sulk. Kadaran shakes his head. You'll be doing me a favor if you help me clear the Queen's garden of these vermin.
Protect that which you hold dear. Please forgive my husband. Fearnax became the Night Warrior to save our world, but he paid a dear price in the end.
He paid a dear price. God damn it. Why? Why though? Why? Hey, you there, a little help, please. I'm so glad you and Kadaran were here. These Spriggan are crazy. Get me out of here. I was gathering some herbs from the garden when they nabbed me. If they got to me, I'm sure they got the others. I'm getting out of here. Alright. Why though? Dear husband. It hurts. Do you think the Legion is the reason why they became the Night Warrior? We will find out. But I can tell you, it's not the Legion. But we will find out in just a moment. Have I done this quest before? Yes, I have. Before they took out the shortcuts and then they put it back in. So I've already seen this part. There's still parts that are completely new to me when it comes to the Ardenwaeld campaign, but this part I have seen before. Come along, little souls. You're free. Get rid of these pests, would you? I will.
Fearnax knew the risks, but we had no choice. He invoked the dark power of Elune, and together we repelled the invaders.
Huh. The power of the Helm Domination seems to have the same power as Elune when you enter Shadowlands, that is. It looks like a giant Elune on the ground. Look more like Refion's teleportation magics as he pulls you into the scenario. Is Refion Elune? Oh my god, that would explain so much. Elune is a region of the Night Fae? I think I don't get it. Oh, right. So Elune, what exactly Elune is actually one of the mysteries still in the Warcraft lore. I believe from the Chronicles we learned that the Night Elves learn like the terms Elune and the religion and stuff like that from things around the Well of Eternity. But now we learn, like spoiler,
Though we had saved our world, the power of the Night Warrior began to destroy him.
As it threatens to destroy Tyrande, as these spirits that we're now partying with are not from Azeroth, they're from a different planet. Meaning that Elune is known across the cosmos. So it's not a religion specifically to the Night Elves anymore. And that opens up more of the question as to, okay, what is Elune? How did the Night Elves come in touch with it? How come she is portrayed by the moon on Azeroth? Does she perhaps live in all the moons? Is there a Titan origin, a first origin? We don't know. We don't know, and therefore the realm of speculation is endless.
Desperate to save him, we attempted to lessen his burden by sharing Elune's power between us. But our gambit failed. We both lost our lives, and he has blamed himself ever since.
Like, you could say that Elune is the flying spaghetti monster, and there's as much to be said about that as there is about anything else. We're gonna find out.
The Weald owes you a great debt.
We still need to save a couple of souls. Or at least I hope we're gonna find out. Who knows if we actually will, but it definitely opens up the door to more lore about Elune. Then there's also the part about Ysera. You might have noticed that Ysera was the one who gave me this questline. And Ysera died during Legion. And in the cutscene, we see Elune reach down, or at least we presume Elune reaching down, drags the spirit up to the stars, and Ysera dies. Now, the machine of death, as it's supposed to work, got broken somewhere in the Legion time frame. And considering that Ysera still ended up in Ardenwaeld, some say that the time schedule is narrowed down, because if Ysera still ended up in Ardenwaeld, then all things are fine, right? To which I would argue, we've actually seen Elune reach down to Ysera, so it's also in the realm of possibility that Elune specifically came down for Ysera and brought her to the Shadowlands brought her to Ardenwaeld regardless of the Machine of Death itself. So we're not entirely sure about it either. And then we're not even talking about the whole Malorn Cenarius bits, because Malorn f***ed with Elune. How does that work? What? So, you know, we're gonna find out. Broken webs. Thank you, Noble. This task is much easier with help. Kaderan sighs. I hope you do not think too poorly of Fairnax. His history with the Night Warrior ritual is complicated, but I'm certain that I can get him to see sense and help. Hopefully, they'll get the message and go back from whence they came. Capturing souls.
I wish you the best, my friend.
That's unusually bold of these imps. When a moon and a deer love each other very, very much.
Hail, hero of Azeroth.
There we go. I think we just need to check the inner gardens, fix any damage there, chase out any Spriggan, and give anima to the slumbering spirits. Once that is done, I'll sort out my reluctant husband. But first, the inner garden. Hopefully any remaining Spriggan will have heard of us giving the others what for and cleared on out of there.
Regret nothing. Let us head for the inner garden.
Okie dokie. Your paladin is going to go...
My apologies, Chandris. It is not easy for me to speak of the Night Warrior.
The Weald owes you a
The
great
Sentinels
debt.
Is there
stand
something
ready.
you wish to ask?
I was perhaps a bit rude earlier. This is not a part of my existence. This is not a part of my existence I'm entirely comfortable with. And... wait. Do you hear that?
We all...
More Spriggans? We're being ambushed.
Oh no. How come Azeroth is so special in the cosmos? Isn't it just a planet? Even in Chronicles, Azeroth is in the middle of everything. Makes no sense to me. It's special.
Never have I seen them gather in these numbers.
Because it's the world that we party on. It's the world where all the stories come from. So, of course, they've made Azeroth the center of it all. And then the reasons why is because there's a super duper powerful Titan inside of it. Also, note to self, you should not be AoEing during this questline. You should just not do it. Something tells me Thrall and Garrosh will have a second round. I don't know. But, like, if I had to make a prediction right now, and I spoke about this earlier as well, I think Garrosh is gonna be like, you guys, you want me to pay for my crimes, for my sins?
Never have I seen them gather in these numbers.
That's not gonna happen. I am Garrosh Hellscream, and you can all suck my orcish. And then they just kick him into the maw. That's my prediction. And when it comes to Thrall, what's actually kind of cool is part of the questline has you go in and rescue people like Thrall and Anduin and Jaina from the maw. And Thrall actually reconnects with his shamanistic powers again, which makes me kind of happy.
I curse you!
Kadarin, no! What have you done to him?
I'll never tell.
I remember.
Greetings.
I should have never left. He's told me time and time again that I should work out my issues, and never mind. I can deal with that later. This would have been much worse without you and Lady Chandris helping. And we get the Queen's Guard Sabatons. Got myself a new pair of boots. This curse holding Kadarin is powerful, but I will break it. Tyrnak snorts. Death did not part us. I will not be torn from him now. Tyrnak studies you with serious eyes. Then glances at Chandris. Then looks at you. Help me save him, and I will help you with this Night Warrior from your worlds. I do not promise I can save her, but I can promise I will try to help. Return to the hall and tell Lord Hearn the situation. We will meet there.
Nothing is more Kadarin. I cannot lose him again.
You're looking a bit ill.
Hail, hero of Azeroth.
We will break this curse, I swear by the light of Elune. Tyrnak scuffs at the mention of Elune. Lord Hearn, we got a problem. What business do you have with the Wild Hunt? We gotta curse spirits. Grim news indeed. I will send reinforcements to the Garden of Nights. Aren't you supposed to be telling me, like, go talk to Lady Moonberry and she will explain to you how to lift a curse? No? Okay. You know anything about curses?
Such witty repartee. A curse, you say? Oh, I know. True love's kiss. Smooch him, Tyrnax.
Tyrnak leans down and kisses Kadarin.
Nothing happened.
Must not be true love then. What a shame. What a shame.
You could probably use a little help, huh?
I bet those Spriggan thought that this would be pretty funny. Well, we're not laughing. If the curse isn't removed, Kadarin will waste away until nothing is left. We bound and sealed curses just like this ages ago, but we haven't had an incident in eons. Go to the Archivist Drayden at the Grove of Memory. He will know which curse this is and give you its scroll. Bring her back and we'll be able to find out what we need to construct a counter curse. Hurry.
We'll meet again.
The Court of Night maintains an archive of curses such as this.
Counter curses are complicated. We have to know what we're dealing with first.
Of course, Chandris. Please tell me that you're here to help with this Spriggan problem. Am I? Yes, I am. Oh, dear me, this is terrible, just terrible. I know precisely which awful curse affects the poor soul, but these damnable Spriggans keep stealing my scrolls, scattering them all over and ripping them apart. They filled the falls with all manner of dangerous magic. The Spriggans have the pieces of scrolls that you need. Gather those together and take a binding from one of those unleashed major hexes, and you will have what you need. These Spriggan have taken over everything. They're just such a menace. Getting into everything, wrecking our things, playing tricks. They're worse than any fairy, I promise you. Okie dokie. Did they put butterfly wings on the books? Are you telling me that I need to kill the people that put butterfly wings on the books? Is that their crime? Is it truly a crime to put butterfly wings on someone? Yeah, alright. I keep thinking that I'm playing my Revendreth character, so I'm constantly wanting to use the AoE healing one. Yeah, no.
She won't like this.
Uh-huh. So, we got the tether binding, and now we just... Oh, already had 5 pieces. Nice, done. Sealed Scroll of Soul Rods. The magic inside the scroll wants to be let out, but you refrain from tearing apart the parchments. And this is immediately back at the Covenant.
Let's see if you bleed.
I knew Drayden would have the scroll we need. We don't have time to waste. That's one sickly looking soul. The first component listed in the scroll. Yes, there was. Yes, there was. Don't lie. Not really. Oh, okay. The first component listed in the scroll is a secret never spoken. Well, that's easy. I know who has tons of secrets. Watcher Vesperbloom, our resident spook. She keeps the Wild Hunt informed of any nefarious behavior in our borders. I know she'd be willing to give one of the save Quadrant souls from dissolving into excruciating pain. I'll have Tyrnax meet you where she got them hidden. It will keep his mind off what's happening to his husbands. Sacrifice of anima. The last thing that we need to discount a curse is going to be some attuned anima. We don't have much to spare, so this is going to be more of a sacrifice than usual. But you know what? How about these Spriggan contribute to the cause? There are some really nasty ones who have been causing mischief in Tyrna's side who would serve our purpose well. Tyrna's looks like he could use some nice, vengeful, therapeutic Spriggan stomping, so have him meet you down there too.
Never a dull moment with you.
Koi.
My long slumber has ended.
My sister Alexstrasza lost her prime consort Corialstras towards the end of a war with Deathwing. My sister has loved many things in her long life, but none as deeply as he. Even though he was gone when I left, she loved him. I know in my heart she loves him still. Go to my sister in the Vermilion Redoubt. Ask her for a token. Surely the love that they shared will be a powerful component in this counterspell.
The cycle. Alexstrasza must have kept some memento of Corialstras. A token of lost love. I only hope she is willing to part with it.
So, Watcher Vesperbloom. Can I have your secret, please?
I knew you'd come to see me.
Explain why Lady Moonberry sent you to get a secret never spoken.
Careful what my book of secrets holds exactly what you seek. You just need to retrieve it for me.
Where is it?
Hey, wanna
Where's
hear
your
a
book?
secret?
Is your book in a mission? No, your book is not in a mission. Where's your book? Over there. Okay.
Goodbye, for now.
All right, we got the book.
Gore will eat anything, won't they?
Yes, they will.
Anyway, the secret's all yours.
Thank you.
Just make sure no one reads it aloud.
Ooh, it's a secret.
Tell me how I can help.
All right. Then we give the secrets to the huntsman person. Oh, here. Oh. I don't know if that's a bug or if that's actually how they want to do it. I mean, I imagine that it needs to spawn right next to Watcher Vesperbloom, right? I need a token of love. Now, are you ready all for the greatest betrayal and greatest plot twist ever? I hope you are. So we go to Alexstrasza because we need a token of love, right? And Alexstrasza lost Ysera, and she lost Corialstras, and she loved Corialstras in life. So we're like, hey, do you still have a token of Corialstras that you could hand over? We need a token of love. Why do all dragon models look like they got their mouths open these days? Hello, Paladin. What brings you here? Well, you see, Alexstrasza, I need to explain the situation to you. Right, so once upon a time there was Sylvanas who went to the top of Icecrown, right? And she stole the Helm of Domination from Bolvar the Lich King, and now she ripped open the veil between the Shadowlands and this world. And we kinda traveled in there because she stole all our leaders, and we need to bring them back out of the Tower of Torghast. But oh god, there was the jailer, and oh no, we had to run away. We ended up in Oribos, which is like a magical city created by the first ones, and we had to figure out what the hell was going on. So we found a clue about these Mosswar. Now, let me first explain. I kind of forgot about this part, but there was Sylvanas the Windrunner, right? You know Sylvanas the Windrunner? She was like one of the Windrunner sisters. All the way back, she tried to defend her lands of Quel'Thalas against Arthas the Lich King. No, not really Arthas the Lich King. It was Arthas the Death Knight back in the day with the Scourge, and they tried to... No, everybody died.
Greetings.
Ysera, it brightens my heart to know her death was not an end, but a new beginning. We were sisters hatched from the same clutch, inseparable since birth. Ysera speaks of Corialstras, who I loved dearly, but I loved none more than her. She gave me a gift when we first became aspects. Take it with you, and save your friends. And Noble, please tell my sister that she is sorely missed, fondly remembered, and deeply loved. So yeah, Corialstras was just given a big F you because she loves Ysera even more. And we get a small carving of Ysera. Rough edges smooth by time and handling. The ancient wood carving has been preserved by high quality protection spells. Hi, I'm back.
My long slumber has ended.
What? I haven't seen this in... I gave this to her when we were new to our mentals. Our duties would draw us apart for the first time in our lives. For all these ages, he has kept it. I hope it will be of good use. So, Ysera and Alexstrasza, Nosdormu and Elfarion and Melagos were once upon a time proto-dragons, and then they were turned into the dragons.
Ardenwaeld will survive the drought.
You could
This,
probably
I
use
swear.
a little help, huh?
A secret never spoken. Whew! This page, it's seen sights no one should ever see. The temptation to open this is incredible, so let us hurry up and create this counter curse. Nice! Something's a little bit off about this enema. Yeah, it looks like Azrae. Ha, that will teach those Spriggan. You mess with the unicorn, you get the horn. Now we have the power to fuel our counter curse. And conveniently it's already attuned to the bad attitude of the caster. We have all the components for the counter curse. Now hurry and perform it before Kadarin's soul is lost and his husband refuses to help you. And Ysera's friend Tirana is lost and dies horribly in the maw, and everyone just becomes sad. No pressure though.
Fun you're about to have.
Cast counter curse. On myself.
Okay, everyone. Let's break this curse.
What happened?
Kadarin. Thank Elune it worked.
The Weald owes you a great debt.
What can I do for you?
Greetings.
Kadarin's soul would have been lost if you hadn't helped us. I could do no less than help you. And we get a cloak, another cloak. This time we get the tree branches. And we get a soul and some renown.
We all do. I know not if the Night Warrior's fate can be averted, but I will do all that I can to aid you.
Thank you, Tyrnax. And you, Kadarin. You are fortunate to have each other.
Yes, we are.
The Equine soul is free-spirited and loyal. The shape of a horned horse will be yours to call upon. Sweet.
You're a special one, aren't you?
Hello. I want to be a unicorn,
listen
please.
to the woods.
So this is also part of how you get those different soul shapes. And the way you change it is you talk to Lady Moon. Memory of shapes.
Do you hear that?
And I want to be a horned horse.
Good hunting.
Because a horse is a horse, of course, of course. And let's Oh my god, I'm majestic.